morning to everybody, and thank you for tuning into the Bulletin on this beautiful Sunday morning, the 24th of August, 2025. You're listening to the club station of the Sandton Amateur Radio Club, ZS6STN, which is operated today from the Shack of Angus, ZS6 Golf Oscar. Once again, a warm welcome to everybody on frequency. I trust that you've had a great weekend thus far. This club bulletin is broadcast every Sunday at 8:45 local time on the following frequencies: 145.700 MHz FM on the 2-meter bands. Then you got 7.115 MHz lower side band in the 40-meter band via the relay of the Shack of Noel, ZR6DX. Noel, thank you very much for doing the relay. And then we have Echolink, ZS6STN-R. And I'd like to thank Marius and Keith for doing the web broadcast on YouTube of today's bulletin. Okay, let's start. Firstly is club news and club birthdays, general ham radio news, and then the call-in and swap shop. Alright, let's start this week with birthdays. Quite a busy week, I must say, for birthdays. On the 17th, we had a Gerard van Huisjen, ZS6GVH. I hope you had a good birthday. Then we had Gert Human, ZS6GPH on the 18th. Then we had Hans Capers on the 23rd, ZS6HRK. Then Keith yesterday, Mr. ZS6GM. I hope you had a good birthday. And then today we've got two birthdays, three actually. Eugene DeBrain, ZR6 Sierra Delta Golf. Then we have Franz Sauer. Then that is ZR6 Foxtrot Romeo. And then we got Michael Spencer Wilson, ZS6 MSW. Then for the coming week, we've got two birthdays. Ram Nicker, ZR6 Romeo Mike on the 27th, as well as Patrick Robinson, ZS6PWT. Gents, I hope you guys get spoiled rotten, and for the people who've had a birthday this past week, I hope it was a good one. Alright, let me move to club news. Is anybody on frequency to provide club news? ZS6STN is now listening. Nothing heard there. Alright, let's move to the, I'm going to do the SRL the news bulletin. In the news today, SRL HF contest this afternoon. Updates on rescheduling the RS QSO with the Ryan School. And the October radio amateur exam. Stay tuned for information on these and other interesting items. The SRL HF contest this afternoon. The third and final final contest of the SRL HF contest is on the HFC CW contest, and it will be on the air from 1400 to 1700 UTC this afternoon. Sunday the 24th, with activities on 80, 40 and 20 meters. The exchange is a realistic RST report and a consecutive serial number starting at 001. Submit your log in ADIF, Calibra or Excel by 21:59 UTC Friday, the 29th of August 2025 by emailing to contest@srl.org.za. Find the rules in the 2025 SRL contest manual, so it's HF happenings, and on pages 16 and 17 of the August Radio ZS. 25 logs received will win a year's membership of SRL. Update on the Ryan School ARRSS contact. There's an update on the Ryan Primary School's ARRS contact. The RRSS has rescheduled and confirmed that the event will take place on Friday the 29th of August 2025 at 9:35 UTC, which is 11:30 UTC Central African Time. HF transmissions will be made on the coming Wednesday and Thursday using the call sign ZS9 Lima Sierra Oscar. Inquiries can be passed on to Gerard, ZS6 Charlie Romeo Sierra, via email to ZS6CRS@gmail.com. SRL membership fees. The 2025 membership invoices have been sent out to SRL members. Thanks to all the members who have renewed their membership. If you have not received your membership, visit https://mysrl.org.za/membership-rates to get the SRL banking details and the amount you need to pay. Please use your call sign as a reference when doing an EFT. September Radio ZS. The editor is busy with the September issue of the Radio ZS and is looking for articles for publication. There are articles being prepared covering the Tugela Bluff Lighthouse weekend and the ZS1 ERZ Pico balloon. The Secunda balloon team is busy with their article where there are other lighthouse stations. Thanks to Chris, ZS6GM, Eddie, ZS6 Bravo November Echo, Woody, ZS3 Whiskey Lima, and Heather, ZS5 Yankee Hotel, for the articles. Send your article in MS, Word, or Open Office. Write to Radio ZS at srl.org.za. The closing date is Thursday, the 28th of August. The October radio examination, amateur exam. The October 2025 radio amateur exam will be written on Saturday, the 18th of October at various exam centers around the country. The closing date for the registration for the October RAE is Friday, the 5th of September, 2025. Do not wait until the last minute to get your registrations and supporting documents to the RAE team. For more information, visit marsSRL.org.za/RAE-radio-amateur-examination for all the information. Club news. You're invited to join us at the Western Amateur Radio Club for exciting flea market and boot sale on Saturday, the 30th of August. Come and explore everything to offer, find those hidden treasures, or come and sell some of your own. Delicious horse shows and a variety of cold drinks will be on sale. Enjoy socializing with fellow amateur radios and friends. Gates open at 10 a.m. Central African Time for refreshments, breakfast and socializing. Vendors are welcome to set up at 11:30 Central African Time. Book a stand or table. You can contact the club at info@zs6wr.co.za. The clubhouse is located at the end of Croydon Street in Veltefrenum Park. Contest news. 39 logs were received for the SRL HF phone contest held on Saturday, the 3rd of August, 2025. The results were as follows. Single operator, all bands. First was Gerard, ZS3 Tango Golf, with 158 points. Second was Veronica, ZR6 Tango Victor Killer, with 126 points. And third was Daniel, ZS5 Juliet Romeo, with 119 points. Single operator, single band. First was Dion, ZS5 Delta Charlie Fox, with 112 points. Second was Gideon, ZS4 Golf Juliet Alpha, with 75 points. And third was Guy, ZS6GUI, with 55 points. Then multi-operator all band. First was the Western Amateur Radio Club, ZS6 Whiskey Romeo, with 177 points. Then we had multi-operator single band. First was William, ZS1 Delta Echo with 7 points. Second was Fani, ZS1 Foxtrot Delta Victor with 3 points. Then the 21 logs were received for SRL HF digital contest held on Sunday the 10th of August 2025. Single operator all band first was Johan, ZS1 Alpha with 71 points. Second was Gerard, ZS3 Tango Golf of 64 points. Third was Philip, ZS6 PBT with 62 points. Then we had single operators, single band. First was Andre, ZS1 Fox with 26 points. Second was Pierre, ZS6 Juliet Papa Hotel with 18 points. Then multi-operator all band. First was the West Strand Amateur Radio Club, ZS6 Whiskey Romeo with 80 points. Then 19 logs were received for the second leg of the SRL Youth League QSO party held on Saturday the 9th of August. First was Louise Larson, ZS5 Bravo Sierra Romeo with 132 points. Second was Adelaide Taylor, ZS5 Alpha Papa Tango, Division 6, and then as well as Amory Luttrich, I hope I got this right, sorry, ZS3 Echo Lima with 114 points. Combined results, first was Adelaide Taylor, ZS5 Alpha Papa Tango with 222 points. Second was Amok Schudemaker, ZS5 Victor with 153 points. And then last was Louise Larson, ZS5 Bravo Sierra Romeo with 132 points. A full list of the results will be published in HF Happenings 1161, and the QSR party will be published in HF Happenings 1162. Okay, propagation report. Hannes Sierra, ZS6 Bravo Zulu Papa reports solar activities is expected to be at low levels during the week. Therefore, there are currently 5 sunspot regions with simple magnetic configurations visible. There is a moderate possibility of C-class and low probability of M-class solar flares. If you want to do your own frequency prediction, the effective sunspot number for the week is around about 51. The 30 to 15 meter bands will provide some DX fun, and then please visit spaceweather.sansa.org.za for further information. Then, diary of events. On the 24th, today, the SRL HF CW contest. On the 27th of August, the Sandton Power Hour TikTok. Then the 29th of August, the Alberton Orion Primary School ISS contact. On the 30th of August, the West Strand Boot Sale. The 6th and 7th, the Region 1 Field Day. The SRL National Field Day and the SRL UHF VHF FM contest, and the 17th is the lunar eclipse over South Africa. Okay, that was the SRL news. The ZS6STN is listening for any other news. Nothing heard there. Alright, I didn't have a topic of interest. Apologies from my side there. Thank you to everybody out there for listening. We trust that you've enjoyed the bulletin today. Please feel to give us comments or any constructive criticism. Thank you to the stations who have assisted with relays and broadcasting, and those who have contributed to the content from time to time. Join us again next Sunday at 8:45 Central African Time for the regular bulletin of the Sandton Amateur Radio Club. This brings a close to the weekly club bulletin of the Sandton Amateur Radio Club, ZS6STN. ZS6STN was operated today by ZS6 Golf Oscar. Thank you to all the listeners, and 7-3. ZS6STN now relinquishes all frequencies for general use.